Welcome to the MTS Center. Well, now it's called the Canada Life Center, but we made it in Minecraft style. This is an update of the last one we made. As you can tell, there's been some renovations. So let's get on inside and see what they've done since the last time I built one of these. For those of you that don't know, I did make one before. But this is the updated version now that the place has been renovated. Okay, first thing we do is, now this is a jet store. Nothing in it because, well, can't sell anything. Go over to this side, and this is where you would find the lounges. The ones you gotta pay the big bucks for. But we're not paying big bucks. We're going down to the ticket office here. We're gonna get inside regularly. So you pay your ticket, come on in. Here we go. Canada Life Center. Normally they have an event here, right here. They have some special guest autographs, stuff like that, but no one's here right now. Come on in to the food court area. Buy yourself something to eat. See, look at that. If you don't want to buy any chicken, maybe you want some carrots. But forget that. Let's just go take a look inside. Oh, what do you think? Does it look like the Canada Life Center? We got all the seats in there. And speaking of seats, here's a good feature I like to always. It's a feature of all my arenas. You go to any seat and you can see the entire ice, no matter which seat you go to. Let's head to one in the corner over here. Worst seat in the house, supposedly. Way up in this corner. And you can still see the ice. Look at that. And speaking of ice, above the ice, which you'll not find in all these other Minecraft ones, are the actual rafters. See, you got little gangplanks here. Walk along, flick the lights on. See, you won't find that in all these other Minecraft ones that you see online. All you see is, oh, we did the seats, big deal. Do the arena, don't just do the seats. See, arenas need rafters up here. And speaking of need, there's the press box. Double layer press box. Last time I made one, there was only a single layer. It only went up to about right here. But since then, they have expanded it so that it's got double layers now. Let's try get in here. See? So you would get in here, go to your seat, take a look, do some commentating. Look at that. How's that for a nice Canada Life Center? I just love that view. Look at that. Any seat is a good seat in this arena. That includes skyboxes here. See? All of those are done too. Not going to just find something just done nilly-pilly. Everything is done to the detail. See? Oh yeah, we were in the chicken place already. Now, here's the bench. Let's get to the bench. See? This is what it looks like when you're playing hockey on the bench. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, that's what it looks like up there if you ever look up. Now, head off into the locker room. This is what the locker room really does look like, you know. They sit in here. When it's time to go, they just head out to the ice. Now, at the end of the game, you're going to have to leave. Can't leave that way. So, let's head off this way. Well, we're going to have to destroy things. I hit the wrong button. So, here's another locker room. In case you don't have access to the main one. They give you the small little one. That's for people who are using the ice. Now, head off in the hallways. Which way shall we go? Let's head this way. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. See? Go on the ice. There's utility closets. There's equipment places. electrical rooms. Where we're heading back here, though, this are the elevators. Now, if you go up here, you'll end up on the main floor. So sometimes when you're visiting and you get to use the ice, they'll make you come in this entrance. And you go down this little hallway down here. And then you'll go down either that way or this way and use one of the smaller dressing rooms. You don't get to use the main Jets one. So, as you can see, you have access to that arena in a lot of places. Now, down here, this is a good part down here. Way down here, through this door, sorry, I gotta break it down, is the media room. This is where they do all the interviews and everything. They get the guests up here and go, oh, hey, so, what's going on? And then all the reporters are sitting here asking questions like, why is that sky blue? And stuff like that. So, that's the media room when you want to do interviews. Keep coming down here. And down here, these are, whenever there's a big concert here, they need their own dressing rooms. So they don't need like hockey dressing rooms. They need actual dressing rooms. So you would come in here, and there's dressing rooms with closets, bathrooms. I didn't do anything in here. I got lazy. But trust me, that's where they go and stuff. So when they're done, they come out of their dressing room. They go this way, and they head out on the stage, which usually is right about here. So they just head out on the stage, do their concert. La 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 la, welcome to the jungle. Yeah. So and then they would come off stage, and then head over there, back into their dressing rooms. Now, speaking of stage, this is a staging area. This is where you get the semi-trucks. So you would get semi-trucks over there. They would park over here. There's a big loading bay down here. This is where they offload all the equipment. Now, normally they would just bring it through here. And whatever event they're doing, they put on the floor, they put on the stage. Do whatever they need to do. And then when they're done, haul it all up. Say goodbye to the security guy. Head back up the ramp. And then you're outside. As you can see, I didn't exactly do the rest of the neighborhood, but that's fine. Now, speaking of neighborhood, on this walkway, this is the outside, by the way. This is the walkway that heads to, this one leads next door to CTV Studios. It's a television one here in Winnipeg. Now you would come, this is available to the public. You walk around this way. Now you can either go down and go buy your ticket, or if you want to stay up, this would lead to, there's a mall on the other side, which I am not going to make, by the way. So you would come in through the mall. You have access to go to the 300 level or the Sky Suite level. So if you got Sky Suites, come in here. It's a guy usually sitting at a desk, which I did not make. I should have made that desk, darn it. And then you can head off to your Sky Suites. See? Don't you just love those Sky Suites? Great view. Now, if you don't have money for the Sky Suites, head up to the 300 level, this way. You would come up here, some guy takes your ticket, right here. Maybe go buy yourself a program. Head over here, go, what do we got here? Maybe I want something to drink. Maybe get beer and or Pepsi. If you don't want that, maybe you want to sit in the lounge for a while. This MTS Center now has tons of lounges. They didn't before. The last version I made, this thing was like all empty. But now they put in more bars. See, as you can see down here, want something to drink, eat, and from way up here, this level, is where your seats are, the nosebleed seats, way up there too. Don't you just love that view? I do. I know I do, that's for sure. Okay, keep coming up here. Ooh, it's nighttime. Now they do have glass way up here, so you can see the city from way up here if you're in the actual Canada Life Center. Buy your program, walk around. Oh, we're back in another bar. What do you know? And there's the bathrooms. You don't want to go in there, but they are there. Just so you know, I made everything the way it's supposed to be. That bathroom is where it's supposed to be. These exits are exactly where they're supposed to be. This is the Jets Lounge, which wasn't here before. This used to be just a balcony. Now they made a little bar here, which you can overlook, see people walking in. Remember we walked in this way? This is way up on the 3rd floor now. Sit here, get a drink while you're waiting in between periods. Keep walking this way, see? Buy your ticket, come up this ramp. That's the main entrance. Come up this way too. And again, like I said, there's concession stands everywhere. There's bathrooms in there. There's places in there. Well, even the exits that go, not escape, the fire exits is the word I'm looking for, are around here. See, you would go down here, and there's stairs that lead down to the next floor, which I am not going to hit. I just like that view. I keep coming back to it. Look at that. And I dare anyone who makes an arena to put in the rafters with the walkways that actually connect and go somewhere. Don't just put in any old thing and think, oh, it looks like an arena. No, it doesn't look like an arena. You've got to make your arena. Don't just make a arena. Make the one you're making. See? Look at all those things. This takes time, you know? Woo! And I guess we end up on the final floor here. This is the John Labatt's bar right here, where you can sit here, have a beer, watch the game. Dun, dun, dun. That's quite the view, I must say. Oh, on that side, Moxie's is on the other side. It's a restaurant, so you get to look at people eat. They're on the other side. So if you want to get in there, most people eat at Moxie's before they come here. So they would come in here, have something to eat, go, okay, it's game time. Then they would leave this way. They already got their tickets. And they would come in the front door after having something to eat. So they would come, you would see this way. You get the idea. They can kind of tell when the game's about to start because you can see through these windows. Look at that. Don't you just like that? And of course, there's Jet stores. This is their main Jet store. One you can actually get from off the street there. And speaking of off the street, one last thing to show you. Oh, there's a hole. That shouldn't be there. Okay, whenever the media comes in, they don't go through the front door. There is a special media door, which I will not break through. You would come in here. And then you would come through here. And then you would get to enter the arena. You would come in through here. So while everyone's at the front door clamoring for stuff, you can just sneak in these little side entrances and now you're in the building. So you can go anywhere now. Now off you go. Go anywhere you need to be. See, these are exactly the way they should be according to the plan. See, you can go everywhere. Get those cheap seats. But as you can see, nothing's a cheap seat here. So this is the Canada Life Center, home of the Winnipeg Jets. Done in complete Minecraft style. Took me several months to do. Look at that. Don't you just love it? Now this is, like I said before, this is exactly the way the arena looks. It's a functional arena. It's got everything it needs. From the docking bay, the dressing rooms, the hallways, the exits, the seats, the lights, the press boxes. Heck, I even got the speaker system up in here. In case you didn't notice. Even the speakers are right here. So you can see everything. So this arena has it all. Hope you liked it. All right. Thank you for joining me.